Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tour review is going to be for a much anticipated Milwaukee PACKOUT product. It is that rolling drawer box that we've all been waiting for. In fact, many of you have asked me in lives, hey, are you going to get that rolling drawer box? You going to do a review for it? And in all honesty, my answer has typically been, I don't think I'm going to get it because it's going to be hard to get a hold of one. I don't really particularly need it now that I've got that Klein single drawer, but I ended up going ahead to buy it to try it for a few reasons. One is because I was in the store and they actually had one, and they only had one. So it had set out of stock at my store for quite some time, but the last time that I checked, it said check availability. So I went up to a sales associate, gave him the SKU number. He looked it up. It said, well, we've got one of those somewhere, it says, which probably means we don't have it. But we went looking around, and sure enough, I ended up finally finding it up above the closet organization on a pallet with some other just regular rolling boxes. So they were able to get that down for me. And again, appreciate Bobby. I don't know if you watch any of my videos or not, but he was super nice today. 100% was real easy to get it down for me. It wasn't a big deal. So I ended up getting the only one basically at my store, and I got it for $249. That's the price on this, which is pretty steep. But I currently took advantage of this. If you buy $299 worth of PACKOUT, you got a free deep organizer. So I bought a couple of the single compact ones and got the deep organizer for free. So if I factor that into that $249 price, I ended up paying like $300 something total for these. But I at least got a deep organizer out of adding that $250 box to mine. So that made it not as bad, at least. Because overall, I feel like that price point is the thing that's going to keep a lot of people from ending up buying it. So I'm going to go over the features, details, all those kinds of things. More than anything, the measurements. I think that's what people are going to care about the most. Again, I haven't used it enough to say, hey, it's, definitely way better rolling and all those kinds of things in this one, all that kind of stuff. So how I typically use my rolling box currently, it sits in the back of my truck with a PACKOUT crate on top of it with some drywall supplies and stuff like that in there. But that makes it to where every time I want to get to the stuff that's inside that box, I've got to take that crate off, lift up that lid to get whatever tools I keep in there out. Now, I typically keep tools in there that I don't need access that often, so that's the whole reason why I do that. Well, now with this PACKOUT drawer, I should be able to swap that out, and then now I can just open that drawer and get those tools out without having to take a crate off the top or whatever other PACKOUTs I put on there. So even though I don't even use mine really as a rolling box, still having that drawer function on your bottom instead of just this, so you don't have to unstack stuff, that's the main reason why you would want this, obviously. However, you can notice right here, hopefully, there is quite a height difference between the two, and that's going to end up making this to where it doesn't really work as well for me as I expected it to. But again, that's just how I'm using it. If you're going to roll it around as a stack, or you kind of want to fit it under your truck, tonneau cover or whatever it is, I'll give you the measurements. Maybe it'll work out for you. I'm not sure that I'm going to end up keeping it because of the extra height. It makes it to where this with a crate on top of it is right at the top of my camper topper. Kind of makes it a little bit hard to get to. So again, that's the price. That's how I use it. Now let me go ahead and get in a little bit closer. I'll show you what comes inside this box as far as the dividers, all those things. I'll take some measurements to compare the two. That way, if those things are what you're looking for to decide if this is the right box for you, if you need to upgrade, all those things, hopefully that will help you out. So first, we'll start out with the height of the box's closed. That's the biggest difference, other than the fact that one has a drawer and one doesn't, in my opinion. If we look at the original rolling box, I'm right at about 16 inches from here down to the floor, versus if I go over to the rolling drawer, I'm right around 20 inches. So it's close to a 4-inch difference, again, give or take a little bit, which is essentially, I've got a PACKOUT here with my M12 stapler in it. If I put this on top of the old rolling box and stick those side by side, that's kind of the same height. So if you're kind of wanting to know about the height of this and you've got this box already, stick you a original or the regular size organizer, not the deep one, on top of there, and that's kind of where that height is going to be. One difference of the height outside of if you're using it in a stack or anything else, I don't know if any of you ever use it as a seat, but if you're going to sit and eat lunch or something like that on the older box, you're going to be a little bit lower to the ground. It might not be as comfortable as with the drawer box. If you sit on that, it's going to be a little bit better, maybe if you're a little bit taller person to eat lunch, to use that as well. But again, there is a 4-inch difference between the two. Next, when we look at the handles, they are basically the same height and all those things when they're fully extended. Now, whenever I take the original Milwaukee rolling box and fold that down, this is as low as it goes unless you've modded it or something like that, which pretty much gets you to right around 25.5 inches. Now, again, the newer version of this, you can lower it a little bit more so that it fits under a truck a little better. But if we take the handle on the drawer box, push the button, drop it all the way down, it comes flush with the top of the box. So that's 20 inches. So it should, I think, still fit under some covers. It just depends on your truck bed, all those kinds of things. But essentially, again, you've got around 20 inches, let's say 20 to 21 inches for it to fit under your truck cover with that handle all the way down. So even though this is a taller box, the handle goes down further than the original version. So you actually get a little bit better height out of this box than you do the original version. Next, in looking at the wheels, they are both 9-inch wheels, so they're pretty much identical in size. The only significant difference that I can even see between the two is that the tread pattern looks a little bit different, but they feel the same, they're the same size. I don't think there's going to be any performance difference between the two. Now, whenever you look at the older style rolling box, you do have this latch point right here, so maybe you use that to hook onto your truck, whatever it might be. If we look at the drawer box, you no longer have that latch point. But what they have given you are some extra bracing back here. So you could tie onto that if you need to. And that's also going to allow you to use those new PACKOUT accessories that allow you to put your batteries, the caddies, all those kinds of things. You can now hook those onto the side of this rolling drawer box. And again, I think it's obvious, but before we get into the interior dimensions and all those things, just to explain what the big appeal for the drawer is, if you've got a stack, even if you've only got one thing on it like this, and I need to access whatever's in this box, I have to remove that in order to lift this up, to get out whatever tool it is I'm going to need. And then if I shut that back up, put my stuff back on, whenever I need something else, I'm going to have to do that same exact thing. Versus if I have this same exact organizer on top of a drawer, if I can get that to locate, I need something out of the drawer, I can now open this, get the tool out, shut this, never having to do a single thing to this organizer right here. That's the big advantage of using this drawer versus the old style rolling boxes. Let me go ahead and open them up, get a tape measure out. We'll look at the dimensions so you can decide if all your stuff will fit in one or the other. So outside dimensions wise, again, this one is at 20 inches height up to the top of this plate, 16 inches to the top of this plate. It was 25.5 to the top of the original handle, 20 inches to the top of that one because it is flushed out with this. Width wise, are going to be the same because it's your standard PACKOUT. You're at that 21 3/4, 22, just depends on what you want to call it. This one over here is exactly the same. Now this one is a hair deeper, so I'm looking at right around 19 inches to the front of this from the back of the handle versus this one you're looking at right around 17.5. And I can visibly see it is slightly protruded out a little bit if I even that out. But again, it's nothing significant. That only really matters if you're trying to fit this into a certain spot on a van or truck. If you're just using it as the bottom of your stack and rolling it around, there's no big difference there that's going to make any kind of difference whatsoever for you. Now, if we get into the inside on the original, I lift that up. Don't have anything in there. It's kind of flopping around on me. This is where it kind of gets hard to decide what is your measurement. So I'm just going to measure this opening here, 13 inches versus if I open the drawer. Let me scoot that back so that we're all the way in the frame. And I measure the drawer itself. I'm right at 13 inches as well. Now, obviously, I got a little bit of room tucked up behind here, but you also don't have that room all the way down. So it's really hard to decide what's the actual measurements. But basically, from front to back, it's very similar in the dimension that you have this way. And then if we go with the width, and I measure right here, I'm going to call that, 17 3/4 from here to here. If I measure over here, I'm at 20 inches. So I am losing a little bit of width between this box and that box. However, I also have the wheels inside of here, so I don't have all the space there also. So that could possibly be a wash. And then the biggest thing you're going to be looking at is the depth. Again, we're at about 14 inches roughly from the bottom to the top. I come over here to this. I'm right around 16 inches from the bottom to the top. So all in all, this one is a little bit narrower this way, but it is a little bit deeper. So it probably washes out to where you're getting the same amount of storage capacity. However, again, you are getting the drawer. And then one thing that they also provide you with at the $249 price tag are a set of dividers and then also a tray. So you get two dividers like this that end up sliding down inside of here. And then you get 6 of these dividers, which slide down between these slots. So you could use just half of these. You could use some of them or whatever you want to do. And on these also, I could either go like that. I could also put one in between here. You get 6 of those total. You have 3 slots here, 3 slots here, and 3 slots here to divide up your space however you want to. So maybe you've got some longer tools, longer materials. You want to stack them down inside of there. Looking around a camera trying to fit these in. But essentially, there's all the dividers that you get. And then they also give you this tray, which sets on either side. So I could bring it over here, use it as a cover for one of those sections, and then store some extra stuff. Or I can swap it over to this side as well. So $249, they are at least giving you the dividers in the tray, not the typical Milwaukee where I'm only going to give you a little bit and then charge you if you want to buy some more. I guess maybe they felt bad about the $249 price. So it is nice that they're at least giving you these. So that's all the dividers and stuff that you get in there. Now I'll just take some of the tools that I had in my original rolling box and put them in here just so you can kind of see some tools in there. So there's my M18 mud mixer. I keep my older style M12 circular saw with a metal cutting blade inside of there as well. Again, these are tools that I don't get out that often. Have my M12 vacuum, the air tip that takes the battery for carpet. Put that in there. Also my air tip for wall dust as far as this sucks to the wall. This other air tip, again, got quite a few things in there already. Tons of room that you could just pile it in there if you wanted to. Again, if it's stuff that you use more often, obviously now you'll be able to do that because you've got the drawer, which is again the bonus to this, as you don't have to limit yourself to, I'm only going to put stuff in there that I don't use that often because it's such a pain to access. Now it's really easy to access. You now have this drawer, which latches. It doesn't really latch automatically unless you push on it a decent amount. So you don't have to pull the trigger down to latch it. You can just push it and it latches in place. I really wish they would come up with this kind of a system for their original PACKOUT drawers as well, instead of those metal bars. But again, these tools in there will just give you an idea of you to be able to visualize some of the stuff you might put in there. But there you go, guys. There is the new Milwaukee PACKOUT rolling drawer box versus the original box. So again, there is one in between these two that I don't have. The handle goes a little bit lower, all those things, but it doesn't really matter because the biggest difference is the fact that if you roll a stack around like this, 7 or 8 PACKOUTs tall, you can now access everything in your bottom box without taking off a single thing. And you can't do that with the old box, the one in between. So that's the whole reason why you would buy this. And I feel like if you roll a stack around like that, it would be a must buy for your flow of work, your total enjoyment of not having to unstack things. I think it would be worth the $249 for anybody in that situation. Now, if you're someone like me who this pretty much just sits in the back of your truck, as far as the old box with some tools that you don't use very often, it only keeps me from having to unstack one thing occasionally. It's probably not worth going to that $249 point. But also the height of this is what's keeping me from keeping it. The height I feel like is a big advantage for someone who's rolling a stack because you can put taller tools in there. And then also whenever you put this handle all the way down, you could make a little bit better seat, or you could even make a platform on top of this that's a little bit bigger because your handle's not in the way. But for me, that extra height with my deck drawers, with my camper topper, it makes it to where it's hard for me to see inside the drawer. And then also with my crate on top, I'm pretty much maxed out with my camper topper. I can't have anything in there sticking up above my crate or else it won't fit at all. So for that reason, I'm probably going to end up selling mine to a buddy who's been waiting for this to come out. And again, this is the only one that was available in my store. So he'll be glad to end up getting it from me. But again, I just wanted to share with you more than anything the dimensions, because that's the most important part. The thing you need to know more than anything is this going to fit where I want to put it in my vehicle, in my workspace, whatever it might be. And then also, will the tools that I want to put in it fit in there? That's what matters most. So hopefully I answered all your questions. I'm sure I didn't. If you've got some and I'm able to answer them, drop those down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer those as well as I can. But hopefully I've helped you to make the decision if the rolling drawer box is right for you. That's the goal behind this video. But as always, you guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next video.